Hey guys, this is Ep54 and welcome back to episode 54 of my Leeds United career mode. Now today we have got another two big games for us to play. We've got this one against Newcastle and also the one afterwards against Arsenal. Now if we win against Newcastle, we could go as high as 5th in the league on goal difference. So that'd be a really important win for us. Obviously we're a game behind everybody else at the moment, so it is a very big win if we can beat Newcastle. And then we've obviously got Arsenal afterwards, who I believe are quite near the top. They are the second, so if we were to beat them, and we could potentially be as high as second place by the end of this episode if we were to get 6 points from those games. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Before I get into things, if we could go hit 25 likes on this video, it'd be really appreciated. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well if you haven't already, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. So let's get straight on with this video. This is the team I'm going to be playing with to come up against Newcastle. We do have a few players that are a little bit tired, which is why I've had to rotate the side so much. You can see there Wilson starting up front. Ledesma on the left hand side, Marsden starts right back. So there's been a few changes, Smith coming at centre back as well, and I'm sure you can see the rest of them. Yaya Toure starts on the bench, which means Dele Alli gets a start in today's game. Hopefully he can play better than Yaya has been in the previous few matches. Let's see how we get on against Newcastle. Hopefully get ourselves another 3 points, but we'll have to wait and see. Here we go, we are at home. We do have kick-off as well to get us started. Hopefully this 5 in midfield will work against Newcastle. Obviously, I've tried it in a few other games, and maybe it hasn't worked quite as well as it could have, but hopefully this will work with the 5-man in midfield, and we are able to win back the ball enough. Because I think going forward we're fine. I can't see us having too many issues with that. Through to Dele Alli, who's got to do better there. And I'd already clicked shoot, and it does go wide. A brilliant chance though, just 3 minutes in already. Dele Alli, who maybe should have done a bit better, just couldn't quite get his feet in the right positions. I really want a good game from Callum Wilson as well. He's yet to put in a decent match for us, really. He has lacked a lot of quality, it seems like, anyway, when he's played up front. And certainly by himself, he hasn't done very well. But he does have good finishing. I think it's about 83, which isn't too bad, really, is it? But yeah, he still hasn't put in a particularly good performance for us. Callum Wilson trying to find Dele Alli with the ball through. This time on his left foot, and it's a bit high, but the goalkeeper does save it. I think was ever really going to trouble him, to be honest, the way he hit the ball. Dele Alli's won it back brilliantly now through to Callum Wilson. Again, he's on his left side. Everyone seems to be on the left side, and we've managed to break through. Cook trying to have a shot, but it gets blocked. Oh, Callum Wilson's being passed the ball. On to Bridcut. Can we find something from this? Again, gonna have to cut inside and try and weave past. And it was always going to be tough for such a small player to get past Haidara. And again, we've not done enough. We have been on the front foot for all of this game. They've not had any chances themselves. But the more worrying thing is we haven't actually done too much with these small opportunities here. It is Lewis Cook going through. He's got to do something. He gets brought down surely. And Ledesma can't finish it off, and it's out for a corner. Probably our best chance out of the lot so far. And Meunier just to put the ball into the box. Bridcut's in there, and he's got his head on it somehow, but miles wide. And that's it for the first half. Still drawing the game 0-0. As I've been saying, we have had a lot of chances, or a lot of potential chances that we could have created, but we've not done enough from them. I'm going to keep it the same for now, though. I have a feeling we'll get a goal eventually. We just need to kind of continue doing what we're doing, I suppose, but we'll probably get a goal at some point, I'd imagine. Okay, we're going to make some changes now. We have struggled, really, in the second half, which isn't good. They've just been playing one-touch football for some reason, Newcastle. They've suddenly turned it on. I don't know what it is, but they always seem to be a little switch that the computer likes to turn on every now and again when they start playing really well. I don't know what it is. But Yaya Toure is going to come on. Hopefully he does okay in that CDM role. And we'll just leave the rest the same. Maybe bring on a left mid. Damari Gray will bring on. Take off for Ledesma, who has lacked a bit of quality really when he's on the ball. And other than that, I think we'll keep the rest of it the same. In fact, I've changed my mind. I'm going to take off Callum Wilson, and I'm also going to bring on Berahino. I don't really want to be risking getting a point from this game. I really want to try and win the match, so I'm going to bring on Berahino, and hopefully he can turn this game around a little bit. That is absolutely ridiculous. How the hell has that happened? Marsden just flattens him, I don't know how. And then ball goes in. Hey, Smith, you've got to win that. You've got to win that. Stood right in front of him. And we're losing the game 1-0. The subs have literally just come on as well. I don't know what's happened here, but that is unbelievable. And yeah, we're losing the game somehow. Just needs Yaya to try and fire us back in. It's a good save from Rob Elliott. That's the only reason why Yaya's on the pitch, really. He can shoot very well from the edge of the box. Okay, we don't have much choice now. We've got to try and go all out for it, so I've changed around the formation. It's probably too late, to be honest. 6 minutes left in this game. They seem to have just ran away with it somehow. First half, they were really poor, Newcastle. Suddenly, they've started playing really well. It's very bizarre. And they got themselves a corner as well. Not long left here. I managed to head it out just about. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my days. Just get it away. No! Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, we've lost the game 1-0. Absolute rubbish. Oh my god. How we've lost that game. I know we've had barely any possession, but we still deserve to win that game anyway. And yeah, let's move on to the game against Arsenal. We've missed our chance to move up to 5th place again. And let's move on to the Arsenal match. Okay, now the game against Arsenal. This is the team I'm going to play with. It's my starting 11 pretty much, other than Dele Alli starting with Bridcut at the centre attacking mid. Hopefully we can win against Arsenal. We desperately need to try and do that because we are really struggling. We came 6th, I think, last year, so although we're 10th, which really isn't good enough. After 10 games, we're only on 14 points. We need to beat Arsenal here. They're obviously quite high in the league, so it's going to be a tough game again. But let's see how we get on. I think they're playing 1 or 2 youngsters here, Arsenal. Chesney's starting in goal, but I think there was a guy called O'Connor at centre-back. I don't recognise at all, so I didn't really expect that. But we'll have to wait and see how he gets on, and maybe there's 1 or 2 others as well, hopefully. Gray on the attack. He's cut it back here to Lewis Cook. This is a huge chance. Why don't they let you shoot? Oh, to make it worse. Oh, didn't even think we were going to get a corner. We have got a corner from it. And Chesney takes easily. We may as well just give them a goal kick. Bridcut running through. This is a brilliant chance yet again. Bridcut. And finally we've taken one of the chances. I thought Carl Jenkinson was just going to nab it off him. But he held on to it brilliantly there, Bridcut. And we're winning the game 1-0. About time we took one of those chances. And yeah, it's a brilliant run there from Bridcut. He seems to do that so well from midfield. Him and Lewis Cook. And he slots it home past Chesney. 1-0. Barahino trying to find Bridcut again, who's ran from midfield, but Chesney beats him. Oh my god, I think, is Bridcut playing as the centre attacking mid? Yeah, he is, yeah. He's doing a really good job of actually running forward, but that is it for the first half. Look at the possession, 29%. It honestly doesn't feel that bad in game, but it doesn't really surprise me, I suppose. And yeah, we are winning the game, that's the main thing. We are going to make some changes. We are going to now play on the counter-attack, because defensively we're all over the place. We're going to go to 5 in midfield, and I think we'll just go with that for now, I think. Dele Alli just in front of the defence, and I'll change a few things around tactically to hopefully improve us. Bohemia looking for Dele Alli. Have a shot from a tight angle. We've won ourselves a corner. That's what I was playing for, really. And what can we do from here other than make sure the keeper doesn't get it? And it's curled away from him, and he hasn't quite managed to hold on to it. Lewis Cook to shoot. Munier again on his left foot this time, and a good save from Chesney down to his right-hand side. And that's a lot more like it. We're going to have to crowd the keeper, I think, more often. Barahino's beating the last man. He's actually only got 1 more person to beat. Dele Alli. Another block. Out for a corner. Again, try and crowd the keeper. Hopefully this time it works. Bridcut's in there, and again, he does so well in the air, Bridcut. Saved easily by Chesney, though. Here we go, we've got ourselves a corner now. It's a big corner, this one. There's only a minute added on. So I think the best thing to do is just keep it in the corner. Maybe actually go for the cross in. Oh. And I don't think the can hits on the break now. That is it. We've won the game 1-0, just about beaten Arsenal. And I've quickly got to end the episode. I've got to go, sadly, guys. So that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If we could go hit 25 likes on this video, it'd be really appreciated. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Apologies with the quick ending. That is the way it has to be. Sorry for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.